Hello there and welcome to this quick demo video where I'm going to dive in here and show you exactly how this software works. So I already have my Twitter account linked up with the software. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on this and I'm going to show you the different settings that we can configure. So along the top here you'll see that I have my followers and how many people I'm following. And just below that we can choose what we want the software to do. So we can allow it to follow people for us by check marking this. We can allow the software to like and retweet stuff for us if we want to. We're going to turn this on. And we can also allow it to unfollow people as well after a certain amount of time, which we will configure down here. Now, of course, you don't have to do all three of these, but you have the ability to do so. Now, for the following settings, we have the activity speed at which this software is going to work. We have slow, medium, and fast. I'm going to keep mine on slow. We have an unfollow setting where you can choose to automatically unfollow someone after 1, 2, or 3 weeks. We also have a minimum and a maximum amount of followers. So minimum means that the software will not follow someone if they are underneath this minimum amount of followers. So a good idea is just to simply keep this at 0. However, if I enter 500, for example, the software will not follow anyone who has less than 500 followers. Same thing for the maximum. If I were to enter 1,000, for example, this means the software will not follow someone that has more than 1,000 followers. For the tweet settings down here below, they are pretty similar to the follower settings. We can choose a minimum amount of retweets that a tweet must have for us to retweet it, and we can insert a maximum amount of retweets that a tweet can have for us to retweet it. Simply enter those there. Once I have those configured, I'm going to click on Update My User Configurations. Now, the next thing that we need to do, if I scroll down here to the bottom, is we need to target different accounts for their followers. Now, we could simply type in a user here and target them, or we can click on Suggest Me. That's going to bring up some different categories here for us. Let's say that I am in the gaming industry. I'm going to select gaming. And then we have some suggested accounts here that we can target the followers. So let's say that I wanted to target everyone. So I'm going to click on Select All. And just like that, the software is now going to target these accounts and their followers as well, since they are more likely to follow me as well. The next thing I'm going to do is go inside of the advanced options. Now, these advanced options are for us retweeting. So we can retweet tweets depending on keywords, locations, hashtags, and the date, okay? So for the keyword, let's say that I want to retweet tweets that are about a very specific video game. And let's say this is going to be Call of Duty World War II, okay? We'll use that as an example, and I'm going to click on Add. And as you can see, we now have that added. I can add more if I want to. Next, we can target specific locations. In my case, the location is not important, but if it were, for example, let's say Indianapolis, and when I do that, it's going to refresh and show me different targets of Indianapolis that I can target, and I just click on it like that. However, I'm going to go ahead and remove this because I am not targeting a specific location. Next, if you have hashtags, you can target different hashtags. Be sure you type these without the actual hashtag itself. So for example, I might do Call of Duty again, just like so, and click on Add. Next up, we can actually choose a specific date that we want to target. So this video game just came out last month. So let's say that I only want to focus on tweets between November 1st of last month here, and we'll do until November 30th, okay? So we only want to focus on the previous month. I'm going to go ahead and click on Apply for my dates. And finally, we have two additional settings here. We have the Vines filter. We can target both images or videos. I'm going to target both. Then we can choose the different attitudes. So we can like and retweet both positive and negative tweets, only positive or only negative. I'm going to choose positive, and I'm going to click on Apply. Once we have that information configured, I'm going to go ahead and exit off of that there. And just like so, the bot is now running on my account according to the settings that I have set up here. The bot is going to follow, like, retweet, and unfollow people according to these settings and according to my advanced options. And the bot is going to focus on users who also follow these different gaming pages. And I can add more if I wanted to. Now, there's a few more things we can do here inside of the software. First off, we have Post up here at the top right. We can schedule a post and create new posts right here inside of the software. So all I have to do is simply select my account here that I want to tweet to. This is in case you have multiple accounts synced up with the software, you can select which accounts you want to use, insert your tweet information here, add any images that you would like to add, and you can go ahead and tweet it now, or you can schedule that tweet for later and select the date. Once you begin scheduling your tweets, you will be able to see those tweets listed here underneath your scheduled post. Underneath our activity is where we can see all the different tweets that we have liked and retweeted, plus the follows that we have received. We can also set up an auto reply message. This here allows you to send a custom message to every new follower that follows you. So this is a great way to advertise, build a little rapport with your followers, or just to simply say hello. If you don't want to use this, simply keep it blank. Last but not least, we have our analytics, and this is going to show you all the different statistics related to your account. Your followers, how many people you're following, and so forth, so you know if the software is working for you. So that's the basic rundown of the software and how you can use it to fully control what the bot is going to do, how it's going to do it, and how often it's going to happen.